I want to talk about why I took a break from YouTube. There's a couple reasons, but I'm going to share why I took a break from YouTube. And not only am I going to share why, but I'm also going to give you guys a mindset tip that you could take away from this video. Now, I will first off say, I just turned 26 and, I'm not going to preach on here like I'm some perfect person, like I know everything. Like I definitely know more than a year ago when I was 20 or 19 or whatever, but there is things I learned that I come on here and I share my perspective that you guys can learn. But also at the same time, I'm a person growing. So I don't have it all figured out and there's going to be ups and downs. Like if I build a real community on this YouTube channel, which is my goal, we're all going to have ups and downs. It doesn't matter if you're the viewer or if it's myself. We're going to have ups and downs. That's just how life goes. But I realized the reason I took a break from YouTube is almost like makes a reason why I had to come back. There's a reason why I started this channel, and a big part of it is mindset. Now, I would say like a couple months ago when I was really pumping out content, I was like really in a good mindset space. But it got to the point where I just fully didn't feel like my brain, there was too much stuff going on. Like I had to clear my mind in a way. And the first part, there's kind of two parts on why I took a break from YouTube. One was because like my mind was like a little bit of chaos. Like I needed to clear it. And the reason I realized why this happened is because the last over a year ago or so, I was in a relationship and it didn't go as planned. We broke up. And not only that, I'll say since that time, I really grew my identity. I learned a lot of things. I've been trying new things, learning different stuff. And as we grow, we're adding certain things to our identity. Like say you start going to the gym or you get a different job and that becomes a part of your identity, or you have a mindset shift and you want to be more disciplined or more confident. But not only as we change our identity, like I realized we could also lose parts of our identity. So not to go on a rant, but when I got out of that relationship, I also sold something that was very important to me, which was my motorcycle, because this whole video I'm going to explain basically your mindset is very, very important. And there's a lot of things that go into it. So the first thing I want to go over is how important it is to have outlets to clear your mind. So for me, it is the gym and my motorcycle. And also, I guess, too, like going for a walk or a drive or journaling and listening to music. Those types of things are very important to me. And it's not the same for everyone. Like you might enjoy drawing or making music. There's certain things that sometimes we lose. Say you did something when you were younger, like you used to draw or you used to journal. And as we grow our identity and get older and certain responsibilities, we lose some parts of ourselves. So when I got out of that relationship, not only did I lose a part of myself in the relationship, but I also lost an outlet for me to clear my mind, which was my motorcycle. And it's hard for me to create mindset content when like I'm not clearing my mind. It is very important. So even though I did have the gym, the motorcycle takes it to the next level for me. Like it really clears my mind, and it's almost like preventative maintenance. Like I'm just clearing my mind so I'm ready to like continue throughout my day and like just keep growing as a person. So that's number one, is I want you guys to have an outlet to clear your mind. Like I said, it could be drawing, going to the gym, going for a walk, listening to music. Like we know what calms us down, we know what clears our mind. And if you lost some of those things as you grew up, try to revisit it. Like, say if you haven't drawn in a while, like, try to go back to it and see if that old, like, some things of our identities that we let go, sometimes we have to add back. Because usually for me, identity, you feel like you're letting certain things go and you're adding new things in. But sometimes we have to bring back older things. And for me, that was the motorcycle. So number one, my mind wasn't clear because I wasn't riding, and like I was like like I literally had withdrawals. I'm like, I need to buy another motorcycle. So I bought another one. I feel better. I cleared my mind. But then also going into the next part of this video is sometimes like I try to be a disciplined person. I want to be a disciplined person. And not only do I want to be, I'm the type of person that has to be disciplined. It is so easy for me to fall off. For example, like, obviously, I mean, I guess not everyone follows me on here, but in some past videos, I explained that I used to smoke all the time. Like, I used to be like a stoner, and I stopped like 3.5 years ago. But when I was smoking, I needed it all the time. Like, I'm not like the type of person that could just do it here and there on the weekend. Like, anything I do, I get addicted to. Like, I have like an addictive personality. So me being disciplined almost keeps me free because it like keeps me in check. It is so easy for me to slide off. And I recently realized like I was drinking more than I usually do. And I wasn't like doing it every day, but like say once or twice a week. And when I would do it, I just keep going and going, and it's like I need to chill with this. Like there's certain things where like the main thing I want you to take away from this video, because it has to do with what I explained before, clearing your mind, but also being very, very careful on not only like habits like drinking and stuff like that, but scrolling on Instagram, drinking. There's so many like different ways, like even like diet and sleep. I talk about the same shit over and over again on my YouTube because it's serious. Like I want you guys to understand it might take you months, 12 months, 6 months, maybe a year and a half, 2 years to get to like a really good spot mentally. Say if you've been consistent in the gym, you haven't been drinking, you haven't been scrolling. You know how long it takes to get to that point and how fast you could fuck it up. I got to such a great point and then I started scrolling. Then I started drinking more. Then I started like not sleeping as much. And I'm like, I wasn't going to the gym as much. I was like, holy crap. It took me so long to get to an amazing mindset and it went off like that. So an analogy or a comparison I could give you is like, it takes a very, very long time to build the person you want to be, to become disciplined, to become mentally like strong and like in a good spot. All it takes is a few decisions of you getting sloppy and you plummet way faster than it takes you to get there. Like say, for example, if you've been a good citizen for like 20 years since you were born, all it takes is one bad decision. You could go to prison for the rest of your life. Or all it takes is one decision and like you could get in a terrible car accident. And The thing, this is like kind of like the third part, but it like ties into like the thing with the mindset is I started getting sloppy. Like with the bike, a couple of days ago, I got a speeding ticket, and it basically made me realize like my record was clean for a very long time. And even though the bike clears my mind, sometimes I could get a little carried away or speeding, whatever. It made me realize like how easy it is to like fall off. So basically, like that's why I kind of wanted to make this video. Like it's kind of it's very hard to explain simply, but long story short, it is so easy to like slide off. And that's why I made this video, and that's why I have my channel. These little stupid things, these sound stupid, but they're not. Journaling, sleeping, staying hydrated, waking up at a certain time, not drinking alcohol, not smoking weed. Like, it sounds so fucking boring. It sounds so stupid. But if you stay with that, you have to keep your mindset in check. Because you might get to a point where you're like, you know what? I mentally feel good. Or like, say you go to the gym and you get in amazing shape. You're like, you know what? Let me just take a break from the gym. A few weeks might pass, you will look fine. A month or two might pass, you might start seeing a change. But like, if you just don't stick with these certain habits and certain mindset tactics, it's just so easy to fall off. And that's why I realized like I need to take this more seriously. Not only my YouTube, but myself. Like these mindset things I explain, like I remind myself, like even discipline. Discipline is a skill that takes like no one's born with it. It takes a while to obtain, and you have to keep practicing it over and over again, or else you'll lose it. It's not like you become disciplined and you just stay disciplined. It's not like you just learn a mindset, like an unbreakable mindset, and then you start fucking around and you'll fall off like that. Like for those of you like who watch this type of stuff, you might have heard of the challenge 75 Hard. And that program is built by Andy Frisella. Now, he states himself like this program isn't like you do it once and then that's it. You're like disciplined for the rest of your life. That's not how this shit works. He says that program is technically to do once a year because it's like a practice thing. Like it's like a athlete. Like if they are playing basketball for 20 fucking years and they become to an elite level and then you just stop for 5 years and you come back, you're not going to be as good. So the thing I want you to take away from this video is these mindset tips. It's not like you're just going to, it might take you years to get to like a really good spot mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, but it could take you a few weeks, a few months, and you could fall off real quick. So what took you 10 years to build, you could fuck up in 10 weeks or maybe even less than that. And it like when you get to that point and you feel good, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing these little things like clearing your mind or staying disciplined. Like that's basically what I realized. Like when I took a break from what cleared my mind and when I took a break from being disciplined, I realized how fast it plummeted. Like my mindset was like up here, boom, down there. Within a couple weeks, within a couple months, like, and it took me maybe like I've been learning and growing on self-development for maybe at least 4 to 5 years now. So you taking that long and it could go like that. So that's why sometimes you have to do an audit. You have to check back on yourself. Like sometimes you have to sit down and be like, am I doing certain things that I shouldn't be doing? Or do I have to add something? Do I have to remove something? And then continue on your journey. But sometimes we got to take a step back and realize, all right, it took me a long time to get here mentally. I don't want to mess this up. Let me see if I need to remove something or add something. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. We're going to get more videos coming out soon, and let's get after it.